Hey guys, it's Beauty Queen coming at you with another video. Today's video I'm going to test out different ways to gain Snapchat views on your story to get more external links to like your YouTube channel, your Spotify, your blogs, whatever you want, or just to make more friends or fill up your Snap Map or whatever it is you want to do that involves having more people on your Snapchat. So as you can see, my story at the moment has 342 views. So I'm going to delete all my stories, make a whole new story, like just a whole new Snapchat story so it comes up with 0. And then go on to Snapchat and take a bunch, not Snapchat, Facebook, and add a bunch of people. I just fucked up. So for now I have 4 different ways. I'm going to do some research in the morning because it is currently 12:30 in the morning on how other ways. But the 4 at the moment is Facebook groups, Story for Story, Wink and Hop. Wink and Hop are basically the same app, but I want to compare the 2 apps. I'm also going to do another video in the future on how to quickly increase your Snap score. I currently have 342 views on my story. So I'm going to turn off the camera, delete all the things on my story, make a whole new post on my story so that I have 0. And then I'm going to go onto Facebook groups and just blast my Snap score, my Snapchat thing all over the Facebook groups for gaining Snapchat followers. Ugh. Now, the thing to remember with doing this, guys, is I'm just testing out different ways that people say they get heaps of views from. I know I've done this Facebook groups in the past, but I haven't actually just observed it. It was to fill my Snap Maps. And I blocked a lot of them because you get those horny mails coming to your DMs that you don't want to deal with, so you just block them. So I feel like Facebook groups isn't going to be the best way to do it. But we'll find out because I'll then tell you, I'll tell you guys how many people added me from each single one and what my story is, what time it is tomorrow when I update you guys. They'll probably update you guys, at the 24-hour mark for it. So I'm actually going to have to hurry up because I really don't want to stay up late tomorrow. We'll just see. I'll update you guys in the morning. I just woke up to find out I have 53 friends requests. I now have to go through and accept because I hate requests. Seriously. I don't think this was a good idea. I'm just going to keep a tally of how many people add me, and then at the end of the day's experiment I'll tell you guys how many added me. So I'm going to go to sleep. It is 5:41, but I have been really sick recently, guys, so I'm exhausted. I just can't stay up, but I posted to 8 different Facebook, Snapchat adding groups with just one picture of me, and it was just a selfie with the love heart filter, and then my Snap code so that I could tell who was adding me from Facebook, so that I could tell them apart was by the Snap code. So thankfully I could do that. So I had 87 people as of right now who have stayed added. 3 of them blocked me because I wasn't talking to them, because I was just leaving them on scene because I was busy working. So yeah, 87 have stayed. So there was 87, 88, 89. There was 9 people who added me. And right now it is 5:43 and my story is at 296. Now I have posted a second follow-up Snapchat that is at 220, which was done 4 hours ago. So when I first wake up in the morning, I'll check that one and see how many that has. Unless I just leave it for the full 24 hours. I think I'll just leave it for the full 24 hours actually, and we just won't count the top one. But I won't add anyone else tomorrow, and I'll just see if anyone else adds me. I've still not as many. I think I woke up to 53 people added me when I first woke up this morning, and now I just had like 6 in the last hour, so it is stopping. So like I'll just leave it tomorrow. We'll see what that comes back at, and then we'll go to the next one, which is S4S, and then at least that gives me time to be on to get that going. So I just got a bunch of notifications saying that people had tried to, people giving me their Snapchat names on Facebook, so I'm going to quickly go through and add all of them and add that to the tally, because I guess that technically counts as the challenge because they've commented on my post about Snapchat. So I now have 205 new Snapchat friends, and I have blocked 7 of them, or they've blocked me. So my story is now at 405 views, which is a little bit higher than we were with 342. So I'm going to put that down and start story for story. So I have to go out to an appointment, so I've got to film this now. So it's 11:20, and I have 607 views on my story. I don't know how that happened. Especially when yesterday it was only at 405. So all up, oh, that's the wrong button. All up, I had put myself on 6 people's stories. So, you know, I did story for story, which is S for SFS. So, like, I got put on 6 people's stories and they got put on mine. I landed up with 195 ads, and I blocked 8 people. I know, I mean, I really don't care. They were annoying me, and I didn't take that out of the ads, so just, like, all up, I had 195 ads, and then I blocked 8 people. So, today is Wink. Now, I'm going to start my profile now. That's the app there, and then tomorrow's app is Hop. It's kind of got like a weird thing, so log in via Snap. It's going to tell me I've already done this before. Okay, didn't add. Okay, it doesn't want to add, but I'll play around with it in a second. Other than that, yeah. So, we'll see what we have tomorrow. I guess maybe more people will look at my story than before. I don't know. Especially when literally an hour ago when I checked, I only had like 480 views. And I was like, okay, so I've only gained like 80. So I'm kind of confused, but we'll see how it goes. So I just want to talk about my tactic. I'm just adding everyone, and then anyone who sends me a request I'm just going to add. I have it listed as worldwide, but because I am under 18, I can only talk to people between 13 and 17, which does limit me, but it means that anyone else would have more like people if they're over the age of 18. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm just literally clicking like the send request button. Now, the only issue I have found is you can only like add X amount of people in a time frame, and that tells you try again in a few minutes. I don't remember what it was. I was just clicking it, not even thinking about like keeping track of how many requests I sent, and it said slow down, try again in a few minutes. And I'm like, oh god, and every time I tried it still said that, so that limits you a lot. So I just waited and then did it, and I think the limit is 21, doing it really fast, so that's not helpful. And a lot of these people want to talk. I mean, all of them want to talk and I just leave them unseen, but a lot of these people keep pushing to talk, and some of them are not very nice, let's just say. I've already blocked so many of the people who have added me. It's literally been like 10 minutes and I had 5 people add me, and I've already blocked one of them. So I found another issue with Wink. So every ad, like every time you like try and add someone, so when you're actually swiping through, it costs you 10 gems. Now you get, I think it's 100 a day, so that's 10 ads. I thankfully had accumulated quite a lot. I had 1,800 before I left the app, and I'm now at 0, and it is now 10:08. So if that doesn't show you how bad it is, it's quite bad. That means I've added 108 people, or 180 people. Yeah, 180 people. So, as you can tell, not a lot of them have added me either. So I just am going to see how many add me. Like, people can request you, but I'm going to see how many people will add me, and then we'll see tomorrow. I will see you guys then. I'm nervous though. Okay, so it's been the hours. It is currently 11:19 a.m. So, you know, in 1 minute it's been 24 hours. Yeah, I only have 524 views on my story. We had 607 yesterday. So I don't know if it was a glitch or what. But I'll write this down while it is still in front of me. 524. Okay. So today is Hop. Now we'll quickly just go through how many people added me. So I ended up blocking 6 people and I added 104. So I sent a lot of requests to a lot more people, but they didn't accept. And a lot of people requested me and I sent them my Snap and they still didn't add me. So that's kind of weird. So this is the last experiment and we'll see how it goes. We still have a very big increase since before we started, but I guess tomorrow will be the real view because, yeah, we'll see. So I've never actually used Hop before, and I just made my profile and it looks like it's the same sort of thing as Wink. So I'm kind of concerned about how this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. I'm only going to use the gems I have. I have 500 gems, and I'm only going to use them, which I mean is unfair for the other one, but I didn't know it was going to be like this. So I'm not buying gems. So we'll use this and just hope for the best. So I just went on to add everyone and I found out I had 300 gems I could get because I connected my Snapchat, so it's 100 gems. And then 200 gems for the daily login, so I just spent all 300 of them. Okay guys, so I added 31 people and I had to block 1. So a lot less even than Wink. So that's not good. But, okay, so we had 618 views. So I guess just yesterday's views, not everyone was looking, which does correlate because a lot of the time people don't look at the stories all the time. So I guess that does correlate well. I definitely don't think Hop is the way to go if you are trying to get views. Wink maybe, but the fact that it costs 10 gems just like in Hop, and not everyone adds it's probably not a good idea. I definitely think Facebook would be the way to go, or S4S. So you do get a lot of ads on Facebook, but then again the blocking is a huge thing because you get a lot of unsolicited pics and things like that. But with S4S, so story for story, you really need, it's going to depend how many people add you, how many people's stories you get on. Not everyone's going to want to add you even if you're on someone's story. So it's really just a personal opinion. But I guess everything doesn't lie. So I'm just going to add up how many people in the end I did get to view my story, and I'll tell you guys. Including from the before to then Facebook to then, yeah. Okay, so while it's kind of difficult to go from Wink to Hop, basically what I found was in the whole doing all of them, I gained 276 views. And I do just want to reiterate that I was still getting Facebook views and ads throughout the whole time, but I wasn't counting them into the total. But that would also have been also adding up onto my story, if that kind of makes sense. So between what I started with on Facebook, I gained 63 views from what I can tell. Facebook and Story for Story is 202 views higher, so that's pretty huge. So between, I think Facebook and doing Story for Story together would be the best option, especially if I was trying to do it, but everyone each to their own. Now this is where it goes crazy, because from Wink we did have the lower views. So from Story for Story to Wink it's minus 83 views. So I can't actually say how many people were looking at my story from Wink, because I actually lost views, so it could have been way less, and I don't know. And then Wink from Wink's total views to Hops was 618. So I don't know. I'm going to thank you guys. So I was going to say I'm going to see what it is tomorrow, but I feel like 618, I'm not doing Hop anymore. 618 is the best it's going to get. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely think the outcome leans more into the favour of Facebook groups and Story for Story. Obviously, the more people's stories you're on and the higher their view count is going to help, and the more Facebook groups you're in is also going to help. But I don't see the harm in trying both and doing both, but you are going to have to block a lot of more people as well. And it is very hard if you do streaks to keep up with streaks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below if you haven't already. Check out some of my other videos. They're up in the cards up top. And I will see you guys next video. Bye guys! So I've been eating a lot of candy, which is good. But I've gone on 2 walks so far, so I've lost a little bit of calories, but that is fine because I'm not actually trying to gain weight. I'm trying to gain inches, so it's fine. Today is I'm trying to get my phone to stop playing up, the 28th of May, so we're almost a month away from the end date. I've only eaten an egg burrito with chorizo today because I'm not feeling well. But I've had KFC recently, I've had noodles and Kraft mac and cheese, so I have been eating a lot of fatty foods.